Rig's having a blowout here. They're evacuating the rig. Ain't fucking looking so good. They're blowing mud clear out all over the tundra here. It's going out probably 100, 150, 200 feet. Just blowing out the diverter here. They just called for the evacuation and everybody head to the muster area. Not good. Not good. I'm heading out. This is out over the tundra. They didn't want us to get a few drops spilt, and they're blowing
What's up,
hundreds
ladies
of
and
gallons
gentlemen?
here.
We're playing
Fuck me.
Towers. I don't know. At this point, I don't know. Ooh.
Hello. How are you doing?
Good, Mike.
Enjoying the flight so far?
Of course.
I'm assuming this is your first virtual reality flight on one of our helicopters.
It is.
Why don't you have a good look around with your headset while I tell you a little bit about RepSol.
Okay. This is really cool.
RepSol is an integrated oil and gas company. Our company has exploration and production projects in every continent, boasting one of the world's fastest growing portfolios in terms of production and refining assets that are amongst the most efficient around the world. Over the last 5 years, we've spent more on exploration per barrel produced than any of our competitors.
Oil's bad.
Okay, as I'm sure you have seen, we are approaching the platform now. We will land now, and I can show you around a little.
Roger that. Because you couldn't have any more branding all over this. This is pretty cool though. I've never been inside one of these helicopters, so this is actually really, really cool. I mean, although I know it's a fucking huge oil company that made this, so, you know, that's kind of not cool.
To move forward, just keep your eye on RepSol's logos you'll find around the platform. You will rapidly move towards one.
Okay.
Please try with the logo right in front of you. Some of these points will show you information about the key projects that RepSol is operating in today. We propose a challenge. Find all RepSol's key projects, and we will take you to an amazing spot. Are you ready?
Yep. Yes, I am. Is this like a trick? Alright, so let's do it, guys. I'm really excited to try this. Not
In Spain, the Lubina and Montanazo fields began production in 2012.
That's awesome. You could have made it more fluid.
Sabinoa is a giant oil field which came on stream in 2013. For the south area, the plateau of 120,000 barrels per day was achieved in 2014, and the north area is expected to reach a plateau of 150,000 barrels per day by the end of 2015.
Okay. No more like instructive information. Okay, cool. Whatever. Alright, we'll look around, you know, get an idea of one of their RepSol towers as they burn this extra oil off into the atmosphere, which is creating global warming. But that's cool. You know, I'm cool with that. There's the game.
In Brazil, we have the Sabinoa and Lapa deep water oil fields drilled in a challenging subsalt environment. For Lapa, production is expected to begin by the end of 2016.
Well, it's 2015 right now, so it's right around the corner.
We have now arrived at the rig floor. You will see that you have two buttons in front of you. Why not try and push the green button to start the rig operations? Obviously, we don't normally let untrained staff near the rig floor, but the beauty of a virtual reality environment is that we can allow people to explore and learn in such environments without the risk of safety incidents. You may not know this, but in 2014, RepSol operated or participated in the drilling of 34 exploration and appraisal wells, which means that on average, we were following 10 exploration and appraisal wells at once.
So you want me to contribute to your Earth pollution? Alright. Is that how that goes? That looks like you're jerking someone off. I'm just saying, I'm not trying to be like, you know, I'm just saying. Let's just stop this. You know, I'm not all Earth environmentally friendly. I drive a Toyota Supra that just spews fucking, you know, emissions into the air, but I don't drive that car often. She's the love of my life. I keep her in the garage as long as possible. But I even know, like, I try and help the Earth. You know, I see a piece of trash on the ground, I'll pick it up, or something like that. Even though my house is messy as fuck, I will, you know, die.
In Peru, the Quinteroni production began in March 2014.
Awesome.
In Venezuela, the Cardón 4th project has 3 development phases, the first of which will come on stream with 150,000 standard cubic feet of gas per day in the second quarter of 2015.
It's funny how you guys go into foreign countries and do this, but when you come to America, you don't do this. You have one oil rig close to America, but we won't stand for this shit. We don't want drilling off our coast. Especially being a Floridian, we're not going to have drilling off our coast. Like, we're not going to have an oil rig, well, within visual sight, but, so, I don't know, it's just, you know, I don't know, I just, after BP, I'm not too fond of oil rigs, to be honest. I'm really not too fond of oil rigs.
In Russia, the Arok project, formed by Alliance Oil and RepSol, was initiated in early 2013, and both production and reserves have been incorporated.
Alright, that's Russia. They don't give a fuck. Nothing at all? You have nothing to say? You have nothing to say as you're burning this off into the atmosphere? Yeah, I like how they added the birds. I mean, yes, I'm sure there's birds hanging around the thing, but come on, bro, really?
In Bolivia, the Margarita Guayaca project production began in 2012 with Phase 1, Phase 2 in 2013, and we are currently working on the 3rd phase.
I'm glad you guys utilize VR to advertise your company. I like that every thing is all about your company. You guys haven't even said one thing about helping the environment at all. All you have talked about is your freaking company. It's kind of disgusting, to be honest.
In mid-continent USA, an important development and production project was added in 2012.
Awesome, guys. Let's see if I can actually do anything, stop this operation. No, I can't. It is whatever, you know, it is what it is. You guys, I don't know, I'm not about hurting the environment.
The Carabobo field has been in production since 2012.
Great. Good for you. Good for you. I'm glad the rich keep getting richer, and I bet the people that are working on those oil rigs are barely fucking making any money. Sure, they might make like a few $1,000s for being on this rig, If that. But you know what? You're just making the rich richer and the fucking poor, middle class poorer. I don't know. I'm not enjoying this experience at all. Let's go back here. I'm pretty much, you know. They said they're gonna take me somewhere special. There we go. Here's the last one.
The Regani project in Algeria is due to start production in 2017, and development drilling began at the start of this year.
For our final stop, we're going to take you to the top of the derrick so you can appreciate a view of the sunset from up here.
Oh, so I can appreciate the sunset that you guys are destroying with your fossil fuels? Great. Yes, I have a car.
Normally you would need a harness and a good reason to be in such a location on our platform. I hope you've enjoyed your brief tour of our facilities and have learned something about RepSol.
I don't really
Up to now, I've told you mostly general information, but this is just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to how we apply technology and how we work in a multicultural and multidisciplinary environment. Your helicopter is waiting to take you back now. Thank you for your attention.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your pollution. Thank you. You don't even fucking put me in front of a fucking proper view. The sunset's right there and I have this metal bar in front of me. You guys couldn't even put me in the front of this. It's really? Alright. For RepSol, the oil rig company, I'm rating this a 1 point. Alright, I'm not, alright. My biases aside with what they're doing to the world, because what they're doing to the world is ridiculous. Here, I'm going to post the accidents RepSol had. Because it's an oil company, of course they've had accidents. So, here. See this? See this? This is what they're doing to the world. They've had accidents. Alright? And they expect me to, like, side with them? Like, to care about this? Okay, the graphics are crude. I couldn't play around. I had to look at where I was going. Oh, come on! Do you see this? They're burning stuff off into the atmosphere, and they add these birds around just so it seems like, oh yeah, look, there's wildlife that loves this, and they're telling us about how all this fucking, it's disgusting. It's disgusting. That's what it is. It's disgusting. Okay. Yes, it gives us oil and things like that, but come on. The detriment they're doing to the environment is wrong. It's absolutely wrong. Alright. I'm sorry, I'm getting worked up. I'm gonna put my biases aside here. I'm gonna put my biases aside. I'm gonna look at this from a VR gameplay point of view. Okay? The depth of field is pretty good. Alright? They have enough oil money to make this happen. I'm sorry, again, you know. The graphics are fucking crude as shit. I wasn't able to walk around on my own. I had to stare at things, but I still had some sort of control. I'm gonna have to say, I wanted to say a 1.7, but the fact that it is what it is, it's a company, a multi-billion-dollar company trying to show us how great their crap company is on polluting the earth, how, you know, they're building all this crap everywhere, how you saw the accidents that they've had where I posted up here. It's bullcrap. It's absolute bullcrap. They went from a 1.7. For gameplay, it's a 1.7. But realistically, the final score is gonna be a 1.0. A 1.0. I was gonna give them a 1.4. No. They're getting a 1.0 because of what they're doing. Really? This is not a game. This is so they can fucking pitch this to their fucking millionaire company and their millionaire investors, their billionaire investors, and be like, yeah, look, we created a VR thing. Look how cool. No. This gets a 1.0. This gets a 1.0. No. Do I suggest playing this? I think the helicopter was the coolest part about this. Then seriously, the helicopter was the coolest part about it. That oil, that gas right there being burned off is still pissing me off. It is, no, this gets a 1.0. This is the coolest part about this entire thing was the helicopter. Now let's go down there. What the helicopter has to take? Like this, I don't even walk to it. I just like do this little weird flying shit. Let's see if the helicopter takes me. No, it doesn't even take me. So definitely a 1.0. Because it is what it is. You know, I'm doing this review and I get to give it whatever score I want to give it, and I'm honestly just pissed off about the experience. I'm pissed off that RepSol, it's all over the place. It's on the helicopter, it's on the seats, like you see, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. This was ridiculous. They're using VR. I know it's the future, but just like the 9/11 video, there's just some things I feel that shouldn't be done. But that's my personal opinion. You guys are more than welcome to try this. It's available. If you have a dev kit, or in the future when you have a custom day, or even in the further future when you know it is what it is. But yeah, I'm done. I'm getting off this fucking oil rig. I'm done. I'm out of here. 1.0. It's a 1.0. I'm done. This is Hooker signing out. Peace.